The recent update to Nightcrows brought the Fourth Ascension and with it 8 new classes to this NFT game. However, to unlock this new level of power, you need to create the Fourth Ascension Scroll with the game's new tokens, Alloy and Essence. Come and find out everything about the Higher Ascension Scroll and the new Nightcrows tokens. Higher Ascension Scroll, it is important to talk about the requirements for your character to advance to the Fourth Ascension. They will need to be at level 65, remembering that most are still between 50 and 58, and in addition, they also need the Higher Ascension Scroll, which is not at all easy to craft. To make the Higher Ascension Scroll, you will need 500 Morians and 50 million gold, quite large amounts of these resources. However, the hardest part is not even that, but rather the 3 new items that are used in this craft. There are 15 papal authorizations, 15 certificates from the chief craftsman, and 40 letters of recommendation from the mercenary commander. If the third ascension is already difficult, imagine the fourth. Let's see what we need to make these new items. To create the papal authorization, you need 8 higher ascension tokens, 10 normal ascension tokens, 20 Morians, 1 million gold, and 5 of the new item that is also a token, the Essence of Curses. The most complicated thing is that there is only a 30% chance of success, that is, a 70% chance of failure, and only 1 Essence of Curses will be returned. It's a huge waste of valuable resources. For those who haven't checked it out yet, this new Essence of Curses item is very rare. The only place where you can find it with a higher chance is on the top floor of the global dungeon, meaning that only the top 200 on each server will have access to this item, making the snowball even bigger since they will be closer to the Fourth Ascension and will remain in the top 200. An item that is a little simpler to make is the Mercenary Commander's Letter of Recommendation, since it uses more common resources that any player can gather by playing the game. They are 10x Papyrus, 20x Ascension tokens, 3x Metal Fragment, 10 Morian, and 200k gold. The only detail to be aware of is that there is only a 10% chance of success, meaning that there is a 90% chance of failing the craft and all the resources being burned. Pay attention to this issue of probabilities. Finally, the third new item you will need to craft to make the scroll is the Chief Craftsman Certificate, which uses 5x Alloy, which is the other item that became a token, 5 Frozen Tears, 3 Metal Shards, 30 Morian, and 450k gold. This item has a 20% chance of success and an 80% chance of failure without returning any of the resources used. This Ancient Master Alloy item is a little harder to get than Papyrus and Morian, but it is more accessible than the Essence of Curses. You can drop alloy from monsters inside the Masarda Ice Cave 6+ dungeon, and also from Sanctuary Region 1+. New tokens, Alloy and Essence. Now let's talk about the new Nightcrows tokens that have been added to PNX, the Wemix Games Exchange. In the case of Alloy, it was an item that already existed in the game and recently became a token. On the day I saw it, each alloy was being traded for 20.5 Crow, approximately $15. Essence, on the other hand, was a new item that was added and has already become a token. The price on the day was 71 Crow per Essence, a little over $50. We can see that the high price of these tokens is related to their rarity. When we compare it to Morian, we can see that it is a more common item, reaching a market cap of $174,000. After all, any player can access and farm this item. In the case of Alloy, these are high-level maps that have this drop, so they are more advanced players with a certain level of power. We can see that only 1,300 of this item were sold, while Morian sold 170,000 Morians. Now when we analyze Essence, since it is an extremely difficult item to obtain and there were no items in the game before, only 43 were sold, causing the price to rise significantly because there is a high demand and low supply. Leave your opinion in the comments about what you think of the new tokens and this system of adding more tokens for the new Ascension. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe for more Web3 game videos.